So yeah, I finally got my coffee made here. See, I love this. It says, please fill cup here. When really you shouldn't, you know? you should just fill it over the sink. I mean, the sink is like, 6 inches away. Oops. Shit, I didn't do it over the exact designated fill spot area. Try and keep a nice little tidy shop here. Even if it is the last few days of a dying company. No point looking sloppy, right? So let's head up front.
I didn't make coffee yet, did I?
No, that's okay. I make coffee.
Oh, that's good. I gotta do everything else so you can stand around here and BS before we open.
Hey, I'm making videos, dude. So let's get this store opened up, huh? I got my keys. Got Elaine Hansen out here. She doesn't want to wait much longer. Morning, Elaine. I got my camera going because I'm just kind of videoing the last few days of a dying company here. Just documenting my last few days here, so I got my camera on. If you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. I won't put your picture on. What's that?
Are you leaving us?
Well, in 3 weeks, we're closing down.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to keep it open.
We're not making it. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, in 3 weeks.
What happens?
I don't know what happens. So what we're doing here is I'm just kind of recording the last 30 days of the dying business, and just kind of, anybody who wants to throw their view out there on what they think the situation is going on, I'm doing that. So.
You think it's going to be that quick?
Oh, I think it's probably going to be that quick. Yeah, I really do. And I'm also.
Where's your masonry bit?
Masonry bits were right here.
That's what my brother said. He said, well, I went in to ask Gearhart Builders Supply and that, and their stuff was not depleting. I said, oh shit.
Yeah. So how long you worked for the company now?
6 months.
6 months. And in that 6 months, like, what have you seen? Like, did you see like the company like just never really doing good from the beginning, or did you actually see like a turning point, or?
No, it was kind of. I thought it was really pretty slow since I started. I was actually kind of surprised that they hired me.
Yeah.
Because with business going the way it was, it just didn't seem like. In a day, it just didn't seem like there was enough money coming through the door to pay the bills even.
Right.
And keep the lights on and all the employees and everything.
All right. Right now it is. What time is it, Aaron?
11:04.
Okay, it's 11:04. We've been open since 7 o'clock this morning. We have a total of how many transactions?
41.
41 transactions.
I love my job, and it's the work I hate.
Here, let's show what it says there.
That is the perfect work cup.
It says, I love my job, and then on the inside,
It's the work I hate.
it's the work I hate. No.
Hanging over there.
All right, say it again, Aaron. What was it?
About, what did I say, about 6 hours. We did 71 transactions today.
71 transactions in 6 hours. Yeah, it's super sad here right now. Essentially, nobody's coming in. It's Monday morning, or it's actually Monday afternoon right now. It's a little afternoon. We close at 4 o'clock. We've had 70 transactions all day today, and nobody's coming in. Everybody's going to wait for the liquidation sale. I mean, really, why would you spend $100 today when you could spend $70 in just a few days and get the same item? So yeah, we're just basically sitting here dead in the water. Except for that guy right there. That's the busiest man at Builders Supply. Right there. So before the expansion took place, right, it was like 2005 when they built this store, and it was quite a few years earlier when they built the Astoria store. Right as the expansion took place, when the busy months were in, how busy were we? Like, how many deliveries do you think we did in a month, or even a week or something?
Let's go by day. We do some days 50 deliveries a day.
50 deliveries a day.
Absolutely.
No kidding. And I heard that there was times when we had actually $1 million months. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
$1 million months. A few of them.
We
So-
went through the delivery log in there, and they would just did it just last week, seeing all the
Yeah,
days.
you could go in there.
It was not uncommon to
see
have
the delivery log.
30,000 a day, 50,000 a day. There's a couple 100,000. I mean,
Yeah. And what do you think the average is now?
All kinds of.
probably 6 a day.
6 deliveries a day. Yeah, and I noticed, like, you know, if we were like a really, really busy day, it'll be somewhere right around $9,000 or $10,000.
Yep.
You know, so it's like that's
It's
a
tough.
huge difference. That is a
It's tough.
huge difference.
Yep.
So, well, how about like the yard? Like, how many vendor trucks you think would show up in here during a course of a day?
Here every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, dropping off lumber, plywood,
Yep.
roofing, whatever. Just
Anything. We were out of stuff constantly.
yeah. And this yard was just packed. Like, customer count inside, like there would never be a time when there wasn't at least, you know, a handful of customers in
As
there.
fast as we could load trucks to get them out.
Yeah. Just constantly people just.
Oh, how many guys do you think we had working in the yard then?
Just in the yard, we probably had, I want to say 5 to 6 just specifically for the yard. We had
Just load customers up.
we had a driver for every truck on top of 3 semi trucks,
So we had 5 yard guys, 5 drivers.
on top of the people pulling the orders that we had backup drivers.
So what, another 4 or 5 of those guys?
Yeah.
We had a person running every forklift, which we had 5 forklifts at the time. We had a driver for every truck. We had 5 guys working the yard. We had 3 long haul semi trucks that we bring in all our own product. We had 2 sheetrock packers on top of the operator.
Yeah. I mean, we couldn't keep up.
Wow. So like, what was the employee count just outside here in the yard itself? Like at the height, like 20, 26?
Probably right in there.
Somewhere
well, you
between.
figure 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'd say between 20 and 25.
20 and 25 people.
Down there,
And just what's
There
that?
was-
between inside and outside.
No, just outside.
That
at
was
one
just
time.
outside. 25 people.
Counting the 3 semi trucks.
Yeah, but they weren't over here.
But
And how many employees are right now out here in the yard? Like 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5 guys between the drivers, the
There was-
yard help,
there was
everybody.
at least 20
5
guys.
guys.
Specifically to work this out here, if you think about it, because you had everybody. You had 2 people staying until 6. You had 2 guys every weekend on top of a driver. There was at least 50 employees just at this store.
Well, I don't know exactly how many employees were working here. I got this recording too. I know that I know from what Dirk was saying that there was quite a few people who worked here, and that he actually had like one guy who just worked out in the bay, and he had like Russ back there, and you had a few people up front here, and 4 or 5 people in the back, and so if you were just kind of guess on like at the height of the building industry, like how many employees just worked inside the store itself? If you could just guess.
24.
24, really? Somewhere between like 20 and 24, you think?
Yeah.
And then how many employees do we have now? We got 1, 2,
Just inside the store?
just inside the store.
8.
Yeah, if that. I don't even think we have that many. We have, what, 4 in the back and you 2? 6?
Yeah, maybe 6 now.
We have 6
Inside the
employees in
store.
here. So we went from 24 down to 6. Incredible. Thank you.